have you heard of names like Jiddu Krishnamurti, Tarabai Modak, Anutai Wagh? Gandhiji believed that education should be child-centered or child-oriented. Gandhiji said, "By education, I mean kindergarten, Maria Montessori, Reggio Emilia." I'm sure you've heard these names, and you know these names have something to do with early years education. But have you heard of names like Jiddu Krishnamurti, Tarabai Modak, Anutai Wagh? Did you know that M.K. Gandhi, our very own father of the nation, and Rabindranath Tagore have also contributed to the early years education in India? Hello and welcome to ENARK Education. I'm Sudha Suresh, and today I'm here to familiarize you with the greats of Indian educators. I'll talk about the contributions made to early childhood education by some Indian educators and philosophers like Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, Rabindranath Tagore, Tarabai Modak, Anutai Wagh, and Jiddu Krishnamurti. In the history of Indian education, the idea of a preschool is comparatively new and recent. Before 1937, the preschools such as Montessori schools, kindergarten, and nursery schools did not cater to Indian children. In 1937, Gandhiji gave a sound ideological basis for a new education system called Nai Talim or Basic Education. Gandhiji believed that education should be child-centered or child-oriented. He emphasized the harmonious development of children. Gandhiji said, "By education, I mean an all-round drawing out of the best in child and man, body, mind, and spirit." Gandhiji focused on educating for children under 7 years, which he called pre-basic education. Let us understand what is pre-basic education. Pre-basic education, in the fullest sense, is the education of children under 7 years of age for the development of all their faculties conducted by school teachers in cooperation with parents and the community in schools and at homes. According to Gandhiji, these are the essentials of pre-basic education. Number 1. Home is the first center of a child's education and learning. He believed that children get their first impression from their mother, father, siblings, and other adults at home. He believed that the home in which children are born influences them, and that becomes their first center of education and learning. Number 2. Cooperation between teachers and parents. Gandhiji believed that teachers and parents should cooperate in educating young children. This cooperation and friendship between parents and teachers, home and school, brings happiness and joy to young children's life. Number 3. Inexpensive preschool education. Gandhiji firmly said that preschool education must not be expensive so that it can reach the majority of the children's population. This was one of his main principles and philosophy of pre-basic education. Number 4. Play for learning. Children need to be active, creative, and playful and have to learn things through the medium of play. Number 5. Development of self-efficiency in children. An attempt should be made to develop self-efficiency in children. Based on Gandhiji's ideas of preschool education, the first experiment in pre-basic education was started in 1937 and was called the Vardha Scheme of Basic Education. He designed a 4-stage program of instruction, wherein the first stage is from conception to birth. The second stage is from birth to 2.5 years. The third stage is from 2.5 to 4 years. And the fourth stage is from 4 to 7 years. Both mother and child are involved in the first two stages of education. Mothers are given opportunities to learn more about current trends and scientific method of child rearing, health, cleanliness, and hygiene, while children are given custodial care and medical attention. In the third stage, the children are from 2.5 to 4 years. They are provided with play or group activities. Children need to be given full freedom to act, move about, and choose their activities. The teacher must supervise and guide the children. The fourth stage begins after the age of 4, when children participate in specific activities such as cleaning the classroom, watering the plants, washing dishes, measuring and weighing tins, bringing water, sketching, painting, and other similar activities. Gandhiji believed teacher must be aware of children's preferences and dislikes. He believed that for a pre-basic school to succeed and benefit children, the equipment should be modest and relevant to the village life. He also emphasized the need to build the curriculum around activities and craft. Mahatma Gandhi is considered one of the most iconic and influential figures in the world. He could foresee possible developments and advocated a new alternative of basic education. Tarabai Modak, a social worker of Maharashtra who was inspired by Gijubhai Badeka's experiments in early childhood education. She was rightly called the Montessori mother for a significant contribution to preschool education in India. In 1926, Tarabai helped Gijubai establish the Nutan Bal Shikshan Sangh. This was founded to spread pre-primary education to promote new educational theories and encourage the study and application of creative child education ideas. Their goal was also to support people who advocated for children's education and wrote books based on their knowledge. They promoted the translation of standard publications on early childhood education into national and regional languages and organized popular seminars for parents and teachers. The Sangh also offers periodicals for teachers and parents that kept them updated on current educational theories. Their objective was to establish balwadis, creches, bal mandirs, centers for parental education, children's club, libraries, and clinics to promote the efficiency and welfare of teachers who are a vital factor in the movement of new child education. Educating the tribals for Tarabai Modak meant narrowing the gap between the two extremes of Indian society, one that is highly educated, sophisticated class, and the other one that remained untouched by civilization. Tarabai developed her own set of principles for integrating paid jobs and academic study. A few of them state that the work to be provided to the children should be familiar to them, because unfamiliar work creates confusion in their minds. Children should not be made to work beyond their capacity, and the work should not be tiresome. Each child should get at least 4 annas or 25 paisas a day. Tarabai's tireless efforts for tribal education and upliftment influenced them to see education as a rising sun of dawn and not the setting sun at dusk. Tarabai and Gijubai continue to spread their ideas through Shikshan Patrika, preparing literature to educate parents and teachers and igniting the children's education movement. Tarabai, the Montessori mother, created a system of child education to assist Indian children to grow up cheerfully and intelligently through self-learning activities. Dear educator, I hope you're inspired by the remarkable steps taken by our pioneers in education, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi and Tarabai Modak. In the next video, I'll continue our conversation on the greats in Indian education by shedding light on Rabindranath Tagore and Jiddu Krishnamurti and their contributions to early childhood education.